Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's good to see you back. We were talking about the sound of the guitar, the voice of the guitar in the last episode. And right now we are just going to talk about how to explore now the new sounds. That is the assignment I left you with. And I felt like I should emphasize more on how to explore the new sounds. And experimentation in playing isn't just about the exploration of the new sounds, but it is an ongoing process of discovering new sounds and new ideas. It's not just once that you'll get it, but it is like an ongoing process that you'll find yourself even having missteps, blunders, and mistakes, a lot of mistakes, which they contribute to your unique voice. There's nothing that is foregone and it's just like you're wasting time. No, you grow through mistakes. You identify through your mistakes. You'll find yourself you've set maybe a distortion voice. It doesn't sound like the ones of the people that you know or your favorite guitarist, and that is okay. You grow through there. You will learn, and finally you'll know how to set the voices. And let's dive into the sounds and the techniques of the long switch of the trial and errors, which will use through the setting of your voice and your guitar in your guitar effects and guitar synthesizers. The first point is embrace a playful mindset. Curiosity over perfection. It always allows you to be curious and step away from the need to get it right immediately, but to let each experiment be a learning opportunity rather than a performance. Every experience will always be every new experience, whether good or bad, will always be a learning point or a learning step up to your journey in the voice of the guitar, your voice as a person of the guitar. And open-minded exploration will also help in that. You will try new techniques and approaches that mostly will get you out of your comfort zone. Maybe you're used to this bad tone which you don't know, and you just want to be there. You not that you're lazy, but you're just comfortably there. You will, if you have an open-minded mindset, you will find yourself being open to exploring more of new time signatures, and you'll find yourself knowing extended techniques. And like, for example, for the extended techniques, you'll find yourself lining the slides, tapping, and those timings, and also the voices that you'll use in that, they're not the same as the ones that you'll use in what you have been using. You'll have to learn how to set even their voices, and just blend in with the society that you are in. Maybe, for example, you are playing, we talked about the cultural stuffs. Maybe, for example, you are playing a cultural script or a cultural piece. You'll find yourself trying mostly their techniques. For example, if they are using maybe for the rumba style, for example, if they are using intervals mostly, you'll find yourself even setting even the voicings according to that that space of which they are working with. Maybe, for example, they they prefer mostly the octaves. You will find yourself even creating the octave voices because you're used to hearing them. You just have to be open-minded to now accept that as part of you, because if you want to learn, if you want to get a new voice, not to learn, if you want to get a new voice, you have to take in more time into listening to new stuffs. For example, maybe you're used to for example, a specific type of country music, and now you want to learn a voice that will help you now to grow into other genres and play other genres. You can't play with the voicing of country music for other genres. Mostly if you have a voicing of country music, you'll find yourself playing very limited genres. So if you want to explore more, you just have to embrace your playful mindset, like fully. And you have to be open-minded so that you can receive the other voicings, not as hard or complex. For example, if you hear of jazz, you are not afraid. You're like, no, hey, no. Yeah, you're just cool. And say, I need to learn that. Sounds good. And that is the spirit. Number 2, experiment with the sound sources and techniques. For example, the gear and effects. Alter your tone by experimenting with different amplifiers, pedals. Try layering your sounds using loops, digitally blending acoustics and electric tones. Alternative tunings. Use tunings to unlock your new chords and voicings. You can, and resonance also. And this can inspire your unique melodies and progressions, which the tuning that you're used to might not be able to offer. You can also do technique variations, change your picking styles. Don't be just with one picking style, that is what people know you with. If you see somebody with something new, try to tap in and incorporate the techniques. Like, for example, there are different strings. There are different, not strings, there are different techniques like string bending, vibrato, hybrid picking. You'll find people playing them, which most people will find them using softly with the with the rhythms. For example, for the hybrid picking, yeah, you'll find people mostly playing the hybrid picking with the soft songs. So you can't be using one picking styles, just the alternate, and you are not exploring the others. And the techniques also, the vibratos matter a lot. Recording and playback during your practices, you need to record a lot, you need to play back a lot on what you are doing. Me, I always do go back to my live streams where I played, or somewhere where I just saw a camera, and just listen to myself so that I can listen to my mistakes. And that helps you in the insight into what you are to work on your next level. And also you can try to use mostly your guitar amplifiers so that you can hear the feedback just directly to you, not just the guitar itself. The guitar itself, you might find just the original voice and not the clear tone that you will be playing it at maybe a professional gig or somewhere. Pointer number 3, which is the importance of trial and error, learning through mistakes. Every approach that doesn't quite work refines your understanding of what does. And the mistakes are fundamental part of the creative process that fuel the growth. And finding your voice also is finding your own voice is also the importance of trial and error, whereby systematically testing different techniques, you will gradually uncover the elements that resonate with you and emotionally and statistically over time and time, which builds a personal signature that is uniquely yours. And incremental evolution is also another part of it, which you'll always find your sound evolves in layers. Each experiment builds up on the last, and even the failures guide you to refining your ideas and solidifying your strength, which in the long process, ongoing process, you will find yourself now becoming more solid in your grooves and in everything that you do, because you're using an incremental of evolution style to try to incorporate your ideas in voicings and trial and error stuff. And the last part is the feedback loop, which trial and error creates the natural feedback loop, whether it's self-assessment, peer input, or audience reaction. That helps you to fine-tune your approach and discover unexpected combinations of styles. The fourth pointer is practical tips for structured experimentations. Set aside dedicated time, which is very important. Devote a session solely to experiment without pressure and creating perfect music. Keep a journal or recordings. Record every time, record. Document your sessions. You will know where you were at a particular point and now you are somewhere. Collaborate and share. Interact with other musicians. It can also increase in productivity of fresh perspectives and techniques. Reflect regularly. Always take time to look back at your records and also see how the progress, and ask yourself which experiments that you tried felt natural and which one pushed you to grow. Let those insights guide you with your future experimentation. And finding your guitar voice as a guitarist is less about following a prescribed method or more about the journey of the exploration and persistence. If you don't have persistence in this, you can't do it, because this is something that needs more of patience and persistence, trial and errors, failures. They all teach you about your strength, preferences, creativity, identity, and with time, you will come to get better and better in your guitar journey of voicing. And I'm just here to encourage you, keep on working on your guitar voicing, and finally you learn. But the essence key word of the day, as you're doing that, record every time, record. And thank you guys for that. It was an awesome session, and let's meet next time. As we continue the series, please share, subscribe, and thank you for always watching my channel.